Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA, and home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt, who hope today they will hit all of the right notes. What we have in store for you today, a clash between a couple of SEC teams that could have season-long ramifications. As we'll see, the Mississippi State Bulldogs taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Mississippi State about to boot it away as we start the festivities. Bringing it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Vanderbilt's offense will get the first possession of the game. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Commodores will hustle to the line. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Floats it out in space. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They go to the ground. Finding an escape route. Bulldozes his way through. He's in the plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Commodores can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Makes the grab. Slips one guy, now he's loose. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They're going back to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And I love this this offense and the way they started this football game. Listen, last week be dang, okay? Forget last week. Nice job coming out, setting the tone in this ball game, putting a long drive together, and getting a touchdown.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
Pass the sticks, and he may get more. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Power football with the run. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he makes the catch. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. He worked. Way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bulldogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They want to run this quarterback. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll throw it from the red zone. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. On 1st and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Wants to go up top. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And you've got a golden opportunity here now on 3rd down. I know you just threw an incompletion, but you've had a really nice drive to start this game. You want to cap this thing off, and you want to do that by scoring a touchdown. So think about who your best playmakers are and who needs to get a look on this critical 3rd down. Whether you're running it or you're throwing it, the best players touch the ball right here.
Splits the uprights. Good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using the quick game. got some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. And the Commodores are in the hurry-up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Archuleta. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. That's caught. It's stopped. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They punt it away on 4th down. Catches it at the 15. Slips through the line. Bottled him up. Not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. On the run, it's Isaac. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. There he goes. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, they pick up the 1st down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the 1st.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. They'll run the screen. Finds a crease at the 20. He's brought down the 1, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. Let's go. He's got it on the run, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They make the big play, get the touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. The Commodores racing to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Spins away from the defender. Turning it on! Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And what a great job by defense getting penetration quickly. forcing the running back to get outside to try to make that thing go wide, which that's what you want as a defense. When they run the draw, they want you to run upfield, and you run right up the middle. Good job by the defense getting some penetration to throw off the running back early.
And the Commodores will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll leave it with him. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Wide open downfield. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Look out, he's got room. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. This offense needs to avoid getting in its own head, getting domed up with its play calling in the red zone. Got enough space. Touchdown, Bulldog. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Commodores in the hurry-up.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Yeah, and this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number 1, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
Fields the punt and looking for daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Basically everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal on their first 3 possessions. Oh, he's getting ahead of... And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Mississippi State. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Got his man on the right. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. And the Commodores moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw again. Fires on the move. Got a man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Used the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man quickly. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. It's a draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Tell you, they tried to go draw in the middle of the field. That back had nowhere to go with the football. He was tackled right away for a loss.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Notre Dame is currently up big at this moment in what's shaping up to be a lopsided affair for the Golden Domers. They're up 14 over Purdue. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Offense, quick tempo. To the air on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's got him. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Gives it on the option. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Gets it out fast. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. What a disappointment. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. And that ball is live in the backfield. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement. Just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen.
Breaks into the open. Oh, what a cut. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Bulldogs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll go to the ground. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Makes the quick grab. Oh, he got loose. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 30.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They feed him again. Just ran him over. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Commodores headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
Gets it out quickly. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. And the Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds a man in the middle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. This time they'll go to the running game. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Quick release on the RPO. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. The Commodores are threatening on 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. He wants it all. Touchdown Doors! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the extra point is good as they close to within a touchdown, 24-17. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Leaves it with the back. Gets it past the mark. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Bulldogs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now staring at a third and short from the 40. To the ground to try to move the chains. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
That has got to feel good if you're this offense picking up that first down by running it, because we know the struggles they've had this season, particularly on third down. So to come out here, run the ball, keep the drive alive, let's see if they can generate a little bit of momentum.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He'll have enough to give Mississippi State a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Got his man. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Mississippi State. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to pay.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
The run from the shotgun. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. And the Commodores want to pick up the tempo.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Just a short pass to the tight end. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. The Commodores with the 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. The give to the lone running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air on second down. Finds us back in the middle. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down. And the Commodores back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll give it to the back. Quick spin on the run. Give him 88 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Wants to go up top. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Commodores! And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll ride the hot hand. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Quarterback will keep it. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides to back and leaves it. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. From the gun. Give on the inside. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Found a seam. There he goes. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Second down, he'll throw it. He's got his man. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. The Commodores want to move quickly.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now, if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Great job by the back on the option. You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. And the Commodores in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. He's taking a deep shot. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. The Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. It's caught. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Looking to throw on first down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. It's complete to the left. Finds his way up. to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Going to look downfield again. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Duff. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. He's looking to throw. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Vandy. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook, the old kneel down from victory formation. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly